Join Kofi, Amina, and Malik on an unforgettable adventure filled with laughter, suspense, and bravery. In a small African village surrounded by thick forests, three best friends, Kofi, Amina, and Malik, were known for their playful pranks and adventurous spirits. One day, while exploring the outskirts of the village, they stumbled upon a dark, mysterious cave. The entrance was covered in vines and strange, whispering sounds echoed from within. Feeling both excited and a little scared, they decided to venture inside. As they crept deeper into the cave, the air grew colder, and the whispers turned into eerie chants. Suddenly, they spotted an ancient, dusty mask lying on a stone pedestal. The mask had intricate carvings and bright, colorful stones that seemed to glow in the dim light. A sign above the mask read, "Beware the mask of echoes, it brings great trouble." But the friends, thinking it was just an old legend, laughed and decided to take the mask back to the village. They didn't realize that their decision would lead to a series of unexpected and hilarious events. Back in the village, the trio gathered a curious crowd as they prepared to try on the mask. Kofi, always the daring one, went first. As soon as he placed the mask on his face, his eyes glazed over, and he began speaking in strange, confusing riddles. The villagers, at first amused, soon grew puzzled as they couldn't understand a word he was saying. "Why is Kofi talking like that?" one villager asked, scratching his head. "He's making no sense." Next, it was Amina's turn. The moment she wore the mask, she started mimicking everyone perfectly. If someone said, "hello," she would repeat it exactly the same way. The villagers were both amused and confused as they tried to figure out who was real, and who was Amina. "Is that you, or is it Amina?" another villager asked, staring at a friend who had just spoken. "Of course it's me," the friend replied, but then Amina repeated the exact same words, causing everyone to burst into laughter. Finally, it was Malik's turn. As soon as he put on the mask, he started dancing wildly. His powerful moves were so energetic that they shook the ground beneath him. The noise and vibrations attracted animals from the forest. Birds, monkeys, and even a couple of wild boars invaded the village, drawn by Malik's uncontrollable dance. "What's happening?" a villager shouted as a monkey jumped onto his shoulder. "Malik's dancing is causing a stampede," another cried, trying to shoo away a wild boar. Realizing the escalating chaos, the village elder, Chief Ade, stepped in. With a wise and calm demeanor, he called for an emergency village assembly. "We must act quickly to break the curse of the Mask of Echoes," he declared. Chief Ade explained the legend of the mask and its power to amplify the wearer's inner traits to extreme levels. He told the villagers that to break the curse, they needed to perform a grand ritual with dances, songs, and prayers. As the sun set, the entire village gathered in the central square around a large fire. The air was thick with anticipation as the villagers began their ceremonial dances, moving in rhythm to the beat of drums and chants. Kofi, Amina, and Malik, each still affected by the mask, joined in, hoping to undo the chaos they had unleashed. Suddenly, the mask, now glowing with an eerie light, floated into the air and summoned a mystical guardian. The guardian had glowing eyes and an ethereal presence. It challenged the trio, stating that to break the curse, they had to outwit it in a series of trials. The first trial tested Kofi's wit. The guardian posed tricky riddles, but Kofi, with his sharp mind, solved them all. Each correct answer made the villagers cheer louder, and Kofi's confidence grew with every riddle. Next, Amina faced the guardian. She had to mimic its movements perfectly to pass the trial. The guardian twisted and turned, performing complex gestures, but Amina, with her mimicry skills, copied every move flawlessly. The villagers watched in awe as she mirrored the guardian's actions. Finally, it was Malik's turn. The guardian challenged him to a dance-off. Malik, with his powerful and energetic moves, danced with all his might. The ground trembled under his feet, and the villagers clapped and cheered in rhythm. The guardian, unable to keep up with Malik's intense dance, eventually conceded defeat. In a dramatic final confrontation, the trio managed to subdue the guardian. It acknowledged their bravery and unity, declaring the curse broken. With a flash of light, the mask's glow dimmed, and its power faded away. the guardian vanished, leaving behind a sense of peace and relief. The villagers erupted in joyous celebration, hugging each other and cheering for their heroes. Chief Ade praised Kofi, Amina, and Malik not only for their courage but also for teaching everyone the importance of respect, responsibility, and unity. From that day forward, the Mask of Echoes was returned to the cave, a silent reminder of the adventure. The story of Kofi, Amina, and Malik was told for generations, becoming a beloved tale of friendship, bravery, and the triumph of good over chaos. The friends, now regarded as heroes, promised to use their talents wisely and to never underestimate the power of ancient legends again. They continued their playful pranks, but always remembered the lessons they had learned. The village, having witnessed the power of the mask and the bravery of the trio, grew closer and more united. They celebrated the story every year with a festival, reenacting the events and honoring the courage of Kofi, Amina, and Malik. And so, the tale of the Mask of Echoes and the three friends who broke its curse became a cherished part of the village's history, a story of suspense, drama, and laughter that would never be forgotten.